This is definitely an indication the native not here is very, very close. But let me show you the dramatic problem that's now readily evident right here. This is the storm surge. Okay, you can see it. This is Highway 90 right here. And the problem is that water is just roaring up. In fact, we've had to move 3 times just in the 12 minutes waiting to do this live shot. It's going to clearly go over U.S. Highway 90, and that's the problem for any first responders. And I'm just going to keep an eye out because there's one coming this way right now. But the water is rising fast. It's now about ankle deep here. It's going to continue rising, and that has always been the big concern right here in Biloxi. It's the high water level that was said to be anywhere from maybe just 7 to 11 feet of storm surge. Now, a lot of it's being driven, of course, by the winds that are pushing it here on shore. And the problem is for these first responders is that they're not going to be able to get through. They know that, which is why they evacuated a lot of the areas that are along the beachfront here, including the casino hotels, at least a dozen of them. It's also why there's a curfew in place to keep people from this major highway, because otherwise people would be coming out here just to look. So this is the real reason. This is what the warning was all about. This water has come up dramatically fast. It's continuing to come up. And it's the real worry that they have here in Biloxi tonight, Brooke.
Martin, let me just stay with you for a little bit longer. As you know, as we're looking at these pictures, and for people who are just tuning in, wanting to know what this storm looks like. When we were talking before, the water was behind you. Can you give me a quick lay of the land? Because I'm not sure what's water and what's road.
Right, and it is hard even for us. The water was, I don't know if you can see, there is a white pier sign way in the distance. That's actually where the water should be. It has now come a good 75 yards, and it continues to come in our direction. And it's coming in surges. It's coming in waves, as it would be expected, driven both by the wind but also by the rising tide. That's the other thing, you see. You're starting to have this coincide with high tide in this area. So naturally, those are 2 bad things all combining into one. And once you get the water over the main highway here, it cuts off a route that is used by both the emergency first responders and anybody who's out. So that's why they've told people to stay off. But now also, as you can tell, we've got very strong winds. So that combination, high winds, torrential rain coming down. But just to watch this water rush up here is really something. And we are going to have to move very shortly again, because it is just going to get too dangerous in this spot.